Okay, for the motor mounts, you want to take out the intercooler and take out the pitch stop mount, and then you want to take out the charge pipe. Today I'm doing the motor mounts and the headers at the same time, so to make it easier I'm just doing them both at the same time. So this J pipe's gonna have to come off, so while I'm up here I'm just gonna get this bolt right here off. Sometimes these turbo and exhaust bolts can be stubborn. Cross brace off the transmission mount. I'm gonna undo these so that the motor can go up. This is the only thing that connects the transmission, I think, right here. So, and the pitch stop mount is out. Pitch stop mount is out, so I get the J pipe off. So I've got that bracket off for the power steering. That little tranny jack wasn't really cutting it. Didn't want to jack it up. This thing is this big jack is getting it up out of there. I mean, this motor must be heavier than 450 pounds, so well, this is working to get this jacked up right here so I can get the mounts in. I'm almost there. Okay, the other hole on the motor mount is back there. I was able to get it with this little ratchet right here. Okay, a little tricky getting that back one in, but I think that's how it goes. Not too hard, but it's just, and PERRIN instructions say to give you the torque spec on the, they give you the torque spec, so I think I got this one in. I'll work on the other side. It's not, and the flat part goes towards the back, the flat of the washer or spacer. This is kind of hard to get in here. I might have to get it from the back to torque it. Okay, so this is the front of the motor, and this is the right side. They kind of angled, and then the flat part right here, this part, goes to the back towards the tranny, I guess. So just getting these puppies in, and then PERRIN supplies a bolt for the one that goes up in there, actually, that mounts it. These are a little tricky to start because they're kind of at an angle, and they're a little hard to get to. You might have to jack it up a little bit higher than you think. So, okay, here. Motor mount ones are 30 foot-pounds, and the ones into the hole are 45. This might take various different adapters to actually get to this. For me to torque it, I gotta use some weird adapters, so make sure you got all the right tools to do this. I struggled with getting this transmission to line up with the motor. The motor was it was like an inch forward. So what I ended up doing was putting the jack on the oil pan, moving it away from here, and using a big pry bar and sticking it up in here when it was jacked up, and then prying the motor this way towards the back, and that was the only way I could get it. I mean, it took some serious leverage to, once I had the right leverage, I could move it, but it seemed like if you were just trying to pry with the long end, you wouldn't be able to get it. So just a tip there is, I think I got it now, so I just gotta jack this up and then the holes should go in. Okay, I got them in, they're pretty centered. Pretty equal spacing there, and then got the group and transmission mount to fit in there. So I'm going to tighten these up to 45 foot-pounds and double check everything, get it all back together. Okay, so I got a little bit of heat wrap on the oil pan here and up here on the motor mounts. So maybe that will help with the heat. PERRIN says to wrap the headers because they're so close to the motor mounts. So I'm going to do that. I have the headers wrapped.